Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is called the Mawa Maverick channel, and what we review on this channel, we talk about cryptocurrencies, blockchain, whether NFTs. So this whole landscape, this new economy as it's forming, the cryptocurrency landscape, we like to talk about these things. We like to look at different aspects of it. So we look at a wide range of topics in the cryptocurrency space, and we look at different blockchains as well, whether it's Ethereum or Bitcoin or layer 2 scaling solutions, layer 1 scaling solutions, NFTs, play to earn, DeFi lending and borrowing, liquidity farming. We talk about all these topics because we want to have a wide view of the cryptocurrency landscape so that we can know the trends. We always know what the trend is always your friend. So we always want to know what's going on in this space. So guys, if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It's very, very important for the continuation of this channel, and I would truly appreciate it if you did that. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about Fetch.AI, which is one of the companies that I like to talk about a lot, but I'm also going to mention a little bit of sentiment that's brewing in this cryptocurrency space that I really like, especially it's being fronted by some of the major, most influential figures in the cryptocurrency landscape. So CEOs of exchanges and financial institutions within the blockchain ecosystem as well. And I want to talk about a few videos, some of the products of the native Fetch products and some of their updates as well. So I think this is going to be an overall video seeing what is going on in the market, but mostly specific to the Fetch.AI ecosystem. So what I wanted to allude to today in today's video is this. So look at this, the CEO of Kraken: take custody of your Bitcoin, don't leave it on an exchange, on our exchange. So this is someone from Kraken itself, the CEO of Kraken itself, saying this. 100% yes, it will happen, and 100% yes, we will be forced to comply. If you're worried about it, don't keep your funds with any centralized or regulated custodian. We cannot protect you. Get your coins cashed out and only trade peer to peer. So guys, right now, as far as cryptocurrencies is concerned, if you're keeping your currencies on a centralized exchange, not only do you face all the risks in terms of regulation, in case a country wants to shut down that particular exchange, in case of any problems, a hack of that exchange. So you not only do you face those risks, but you also miss out on some of the incentives that are provided when you stake your tokens or when you hold your tokens in your own custody, in your own wallet outside of the centralized exchanges. So you miss out on airdrops, you miss out on farming, liquid farming and staking and things like that. So ideally, there's so many incentives right now not to keep your tokens on exchanges. And you can see also CZ Binance, who is CEO of Binance, telling us here that decentralized exchange trading volume is at 12%, guys, of the centralized exchanges. So not small anymore. So we're seeing a significant amount of volume of people flocking to decentralized exchanges because it's easy to trade there. You don't need know your customer, KML and so on. And the process of actually doing it is very fluid. So going into the main point of today's video, this was a weekly recap. So Fetch.AI releases weekly recaps of what they've been doing throughout the week. So this is one of the video they released. So Fetch.AI weekly recap, blockchain AI, February 14th to the 18th. And we're going to review some of the things that they're talking about here. Okay, that is beautiful. So we see that Fetch.AI becomes the 38th member of the IBC gang, so Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol. We also look at some more exciting news that Fetch is going to infuse into the Osmosis DEX, which is pretty much the biggest, most innovative decentralized exchange on the Cosmos ecosystem, at least right now. And we're going to review some of the other things. CoinMarketCap did an in-depth review of the Fetch.AI ecosystem. And remember, Binance was also one of the people that helped Fetch.AI launch 2 years ago, so a launch pad. So essentially, Fetch.AI is one of the success stories of the Binance ecosystem. At least it's heading to that. Though they're not leveraging the Binance ecosystem, they're leveraging Cosmos, but we know Binance also uses the Cosmos algorithm. But that is not the point. The point is Fetch.AI is creating some amazing stuff, and that's some of their updates. They also look at an update from Mettalex, which is one of the other sister companies to Fetch.AI, which is dealing with commodities and that kind of trading, so longing and shorting the market. This is a 2-minute video, but it's a pretty good video.
Blockchain technology is revolutionizing finance. Anyone, anywhere in the world can now trade a wide variety of assets in a decentralized environment 24/7, 365 and manage their liquidity in order to receive the highest yield. So far, cryptocurrencies and crypto tokens are receiving most of the attention, but other assets are coming. Mettalex is a commodities derivative exchange that incorporates autonomous market making with price data from industry-leading providers to bring you a Finance 2.0 experience. If you're a trader, liquidity provider, or a small or medium enterprise that is part of the commodities value chain, Mettalex is for you. To the traders, Mettalex offers a unique banded trading approach that enables up to 10 times leverage with fully quantified risk and no margin calls. An autonomous market maker acts as the opposite side to any trade, ensuring order execution. The ability to go long or short on popular cryptocurrencies, traditional commodities, stocks and indexes is unavailable anywhere else in the DeFi. To liquidity providers looking for a competitive yield in the DeFi space, Mettalex Dex offers an MTLX perpetual yield farming program and rewards from trading fees. Cumulative APYs can go as high as 200%. To small and medium-sized enterprises who buy, sell physical commodities, Mettalex offers a capital-effective hedging tool that could be accessed 24/7, 365. Hedge your position on Mettalex metal, energy or agricultural commodities market and get protection against adverse price movements while the raw materials are in transit or are being processed. If you want to learn more, please visit Mettalex.com. If you want to
So guys, essentially what's being talked about here, Mettalex is a decentralized futures trading exchange. So those that know about futures trading contracts, you can trade all the future prices of especially agricultural goods, but here you can deal with rare metals, equities, traditional stock market. So you can trade on futures of, for example, agricultural goods, and normally these markets are very limited. It's hard to get in, and things like liquidity are hard to access. Very few people control the market. So when you have a decentralized exchange actually making itself relevant in this sector where you can have predictability of market prices, and this is truly controlled by anyone engaging with these decentralized exchanges, because anyone can participate. That is essentially what they're trying to do, which is pretty cool, which is really amazing. This could easily take off. Not only, they also give liquid farming rewards, trading fees as well. So they're trying to encourage people to trade a lot to increase the natural growth of this platform through the trading fees especially. Okay, so this was something really cool. Michael Ruta, the CEO of Mobix or Datarilla, the company building some interesting projects on top of the Fetch.AI mainnet, he posted this. If a proof had been needed which crypto has been accepted by authorities, and then there's a sweater of the, well, yeah, this lady. I will not say her name, with the Fetch.AI logo imprinted onto her sweater, embroidered there. So of course the picture that you see down there, this I talked about in the video. This was an interview between Human Shik, who is the CEO of Fetch.AI, and a gentleman here, the host of this show that was hosting him, and basically asking about the future of Fetch.AI, where they are, where they came from, and what they expect from the kind of technology that they have. So he talked about things like regulation as well, and sustainability, adoption as well. And Human Shik answered some of those questions, especially about adoption, talking about how this needs to be organic and things like that. And they'll continue building the technology. So this is some pretty exciting news for the Fetch.AI ecosystem. So the pull request to merge FET into the Osmosis asset list has been approved. So this is the Osmosis decentralized exchange that I was talking about earlier, which is on the Cosmos ecosystem, which essentially enables inter-blockchain communication protocol between amongst the different cryptocurrencies listed on the Cosmos that are onboarded onto the IBC gang, or the inter-blockchain communication protocol. So it's good to see that Fetch.AI is one of the tokens that's listed to be listed onto the decentralized exchange, which is known as the Osmosis DEX. And we also, Human Shik, who's the CEO of Fetch.AI, had a talk. So just a few hours until Fetch.AI's founder and CEO, Human Shik, joins Climate Transformed Mobility conference as a panel speaker to discuss connected vehicles. So I didn't watch this. I'm waiting for them to post it because I didn't have time to watch this. I couldn't watch it. It was late where I was. So as soon as they post it, I'll make sure to do a recap of what they talked about here. And I'm sure it was really exciting. So This was the article written by CoinMarketCap reviewing Fetch.AI. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to look at a few nuggets that they talked about. Of course, they start by explaining what Fetch.AI is. As you can see, it's very well written. What is Fetch.AI, the features, the tokenomics, and the price prediction. So I mostly want to talk about the features as well, because we all know what Fetch.AI is. If you do not, I can read for you the first paragraph. Fetch.AI is a platform based on artificial intelligence. Is defined as the decentralized digital representation of the actual world, in which autonomous software agents, which are now calling digital twins, conduct productive economic labor. To do this largely depends on machine learning and artificial intelligence. So a brief rundown of what these guys are doing. They leveraging the Cosmos consensus algorithms, and they're using 3 different consensus algorithms as well. They're using proof of work, direct acyclic graph, and they're using proof of stake as well. And each of these algorithms performs different functions. So here in this article, they go ahead to explain some of these things. I'll post the link of this article in case you want to get some more details by reading it yourself. But Fetch.ai has achieved speeds of over 30,000 transactions per second. So they're talking about the scalability of the whole economy itself, of the Fetch.ai blockchain itself, and the open economic framework, which is essentially a place where these agents or digital twins can live. So the framework is the protocol that delivers services to the agents at the second layer. So you can see that the agents themselves can actually serve as a layer 2 solution, which could be a scaling solution as well, a data solution as well, data transaction solution on top of the Fetch.ai mainnet or ledger. But because there's an interoperability standard, these can be used beyond the Fetch.ai ecosystem, and the agents don't have to reside within the open economic framework itself. So the part that I wanted to read for you is these unique features of the Fetch.ai, which is the automation objective of Fetch.ai. So the objective of Fetch.ai is to automate an infinite number of marketplaces that now need a lot of manual interaction. Autonomous economic interactions will result in a near frictionless, digitally fast marketplace. Guys, as a crypto native person, I really would like to see this happen. They've created some products right now where you can actually deploy agents on platforms like Uniswap and PancakeSwap, and this could really help with liquidity, managing your liquidity platform. So I've also used other play to earn games, decentralized exchanges. You need to constantly navigate, moving from one platform to another, moving your tokens from one point to another, because you want to make them compatible. So this whole process is too manual and takes up a lot of time. So being able to automate this, I'm really, really excited about this. So Fetch.ai envisions a society in which everyone owns a slew of economic agents, AI platforms that work in series or parallel to building answers to today's and tomorrow's tough issues that are far more elegant and efficient than anything humans can come up with. So what are the key elements? Near autonomous systems integration for various components of a complex system is one of its main characteristics. Without a deep grasp of machine learning and AI methodology, machine learning AI results may be easily integrated and used in decision making. So what they're talking about here is that you don't need to hire a whole team of AI machine learning specialists, but you can leverage the advantages that these some of the services they're creating, like the collective learning framework, to manage your data. Whatever company you are, you can manage your data with these agents. And then machine intelligence and human intelligence work together to produce a non-siloed AI model that improves the decision making process. So of course this alludes to the cooperation between machine to machine or human to machine interactions, which is really exciting. So use cases of the Fed token themselves, I think you might be interested in this kind of thing. So the Fed token, which means this goes on to the speculation side. In case you're wondering how the Fed token itself will increase in value, these are some of the analysis they put down for us here. So the Fetch.ai token enables self-contained economic agents to do tasks on the network. On the Fed network, the Fed token is the primary means of value exchange. It's essential for all network exchanges as a way of registering with the network. So creating these agents, you need these Fed tokens. So for staking and for returning value to people who perform work on the networks. The token provided by the Fetch.ai gives agents access to the digital realm. It allows them to exist in this environment in many locations and to traverse it in search of other agents to provide or get value from. So this value might take the shape of access to services, data infrastructure, or data processing using AI and machine learning techniques. So I'll read this last part here. So I won't go into the tokenomics. There's 1.1 billion tokens, but you can get into those details if you want to read this article for yourself. So the last 3 use cases that they're talking about: Fetch is an access deposit token that functions as a sort of stake to signal a desire to behave correctly and link agents and nodes to the network due to the growing cost of doing so. It limits the ability of bad actors to flood the network with undesired nodes or agents. This, of course, talks about preventing denial of service attacks or the nodes itself. The validators, they need to behave properly for this infrastructure to work, including the agents themselves. So Fetch.AI provides access to search discovery, which is one of the things that crypto really needs to figure out: search and discovery, and also advertising services. To access, browse, and interact with Fetch.AI search engine, you require AI tokens. So this is an area designed for self-contained digital entities with the dynamic and self-contained pricing settings and negotiation. Remember, Fetch.AI also has strategic partnerships with companies like Festo, Bosch, Ocean Protocol, and so many others, Datarella itself, and so many others for different functions that they want to achieve, including companies that are dealing with data computing services, so cloud computing services that are decentralized. The Fetch.AI token can access and construct ledger-based AI and machine learning algorithms. The AI token allows for the creation of and access to a wide range of machine learning and artificial intelligence jobs on the blockchain. So these might be key services provided by Fetch.AI, such as trust and prediction models or large-scale services developed separately for the network users. So, of course, you can talk about the prediction of the future. So those that are into the types of price prediction, I think here they talked about, the maximum price they talked about here was $5, and they talk about, however, it is crypto volatility, and this crypto volatility makes it difficult to determine the exact time when this will happen. So they're talking about the $5 price prediction they're talking about. I don't normally talk about price on this channel, but let's be real, price is one of the things why people come here, and it shows, at least that's the way humans are choosing to see it, kind of shows the success of a project, or at least hopefully it's a success. But price can be a distraction. That's one thing you need to remember. All right, guys, I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you really learned. I think it was an exciting video for me in terms of the content of it, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.